Well, howdy, howdy. I forgot how charming this game is. So silly.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going. I've been looking forward to this all day. Can always appreciate some more Dokapon. This game is a hot mess, but I appreciate it so much.
I've talked about it around, and nobody ever seems to know what I'm going on about. But what better way to celebrate my birthday than some Dokapon?
It's always a fun time. Shall I create the room?
Sure.
Okie dokie. Checking your communication settings.
How many people are playing today?
But yeah, hello. It's good to see everyone. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Windsor. Hello, Cupid.
Two player, two CPU, starting level 1.
Which controller you'd like to use? Are you a guy or a gal?
We'll do that.
What job would you like?
Clearly, I need to start as a warrior.
What's your favorite color?
And I'll do... You know what? I don't think I've ever played as a yellow character. I think I'll play yellow today.
Oh,
Which face do you like best?
Yeah, that'll work.
search. I can't remember how to actually join your room.
It's a good point. It's been a minute since we've done this. Hold on. I think I can invite you, can't I? No. How do I do that? It's been a minute
Oh
since we
dear.
played. Oh no.
No, we didn't think this through.
Yeah, hold on. I've forgotten. Start. Room. Yeah, okay, so room creation. All that's the same. We'll do that. Except I want it to be yellow.
Oh?
Oh!
Oh wow. Thank you so much for the raid. That's amazing.
It was evidently spoiled.
I didn't even know if I had raid notifications working. That's amazing. Meanwhile, I'm stuck on the title screen. That's great.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to figure out how to get this set up. Sure. Creating room. Okay, waiting for player. Now, I don't know how you connect to this. I'd assume you could see my game.
Alright, hold on.
At least I think.
Looking for the raid, Aaron. I hope everything's doing okay. Hope your stream went well.
Oh, how about that? Did that work? Did that invite you?
Yeah, I don't know if the bot's set up properly, but hold on. Let me see if I can find you. How's the stream live feeling? Oh, this is only the second stream.
Got him.
Got him. Dokapon decent. How do I... Hold on.
I sent you an invite through Steam. That shift tab if you have the overlay enabled.
Yeah. I changed the thing on accident. No, no! Oh! Well, here we go.
Did you figure it out?
Oh man, I'm actually terrible at this. Okay.
It's your second stream.
Fantastic.
It's okay. Just
We're
know
doing
that
great.
you're embarrassed in front of at least 20 people.
It's making it even worse because I'm speaking into this microphone.
Yeah.
We'll do normal. Wait, did it not work? Oh no! It entered me into an empty lobby.
What the heck? I can try and send another invite. I could join your game, but you don't have any CPUs in there, I don't think. Yeah. If you have the Steam overlay enabled, can you just right-click on me and join my game? Just directly?
I could try, hold on. Maybe I have to go back to the main menu.
I might have to.
No, no, no. You stay in...
Okay.
Oh! Soapy! Soapy, hello! I might have to go to the main menu, hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Hi, Soapy! If I click this, maybe that'll work?
We will see. Clearly that just shows it's been too long since we played Dokapon. Obviously hitting with the Connect, because as much as I liked, what was it, Sword of Truth? Connect just hits different.
Send me another invite.
Send you another invite. I can do that.
Please, 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 please.
Invite to game. Consider yourself invited.
Oh, nope, that didn't do anything. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is just the worst start. I'm gonna grab some food, but I'll be here to give. Thank you, Aaron. You enjoy your food. Oh dear. We can't even get into the game. Maybe restart the server on your end too.
I mean, I can certainly try. If you want, you can try and host the game, and I will join yours.
Yeah, okay. We'll try that.
A nice change of music on my end, at least. uh... Remember, I want to be
are we up?
yellow.
Oh, you're in. Look at
Yeah.
that. We did it!
Did you add the 2 CPUs?
How do you do that?
Whenever you're setting up the server, it asks you how many players should be playing. If you left
Just
it
at
at 4, then you need to go back and do 2 plus 2 CPUs.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna force you out of the
That's fine. I didn't have to do it through the Steam overlay. I just found your room.
Go. I couldn't find your room. I don't know what was going on.
That's weird. I found yours instantaneously.
Well, maybe you're just better at this than I am.
Mayhaps I'm Dokapon Kingdom Pro. I'm not, but, you know, mayhaps.
There we go. There we go. That's ready.
I'm yellow.
And we managed to do this with 0 problems and nothing going wrong. Look
Well, I
at
mean,
us go.
At least it was better than the first Luigi's Mansion stream,
Let's determine turn order.
where I spent 30 minutes trying to figure out why my randomizer wasn't working.
To Dokapon Kingdom we go.
Well,
3rd place. Ridic.
nobody saw the Luigi's Mansion, so it's fun. Nothing terrible happened ever.
Nah. It's another peaceful day in Dokapon Kingdom. Everybody's working hard to make money.
That's me when trying to start this.
Accurate. My boy's been looking forward to this all day.
Father! There are monsters all over the kingdom.
I like how this game looks like it was built on a DS.
These foul creatures are stealing the money from my people.
I mean, it was originally a PS2 game, right?
Dokapon Kingdom Connect, I think, was a Wii game originally.
Was we?
Yeah, it was Wii and it got ported over to the Switch. And PC.
And even worse, I'll be completely broke. I suppose there's no choice now.
Granted, the original Dokapons came out on like the SNES.
Yeah, Dokapon's a series that's been around for a while.
The
Defeat all the monsters that have appeared in Dokapon Kingdom. As an incentive, whoever brings me back the most
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Dokapon is essentially Mario Party meets Final Fantasy meets Monopoly.
of Princess Penny in
It's a board game, and when you land on empty spots,
if that's all right.
you enter a random battle and can level up by defeating monsters, gaining stats, gaining money, and then you go around the board buying towns.
If it's for the
Penny. Penny, penny, penny. Grow a backbone.
Oh, Penny, you are such a loyal.
Let the kingdom burn.
Furthermore, whoever wins
You've got your whole life ahead of you.
will be the
Yes, Soapy, this is Dokapon.
If this is your first introduction to Dokapon, you're in for a treat. This game is whack.
Dokapon Castle.
The game actively
Hates you.
hates everyone playing it.
Adventurers, welcome.
You don't have any equipment. Stop on the loot spaces to obtain some gear. Get to Dokapon Castle, you have 2 weeks. Whoever makes it here first will score some keen bonus points.
The Prologue! The Kingdom in Crisis. Rush to Dokapon Kingdom. Or Castle, I suppose. Oh yeah, I have CPU set on super fast. I forgot about that. They Speedy Gonzalez over there.
It'll come in handy later.
It will.
They go zoom! They zoom them. That's a great start right there.
Oh, do you want item or item?
I think I'll take item. Zoom in. I have 2 spinners, I can zoom too!
Okay, I have one question. You want to take your bets on if either of us will ever get Mitch Digger to actually dig his hole?
There's a good chance neither of us will even get Mitch to begin with.
That's fair.
It's a random encounter.
I too got the 2 spinner.
This is a great start. And they stole my 2 spinner. So I no longer have a 2 spinner.
God, how many thieves did you add? Oh no! That's always bad. You never add a thief.
I said it's a random.
Oh boy.
I just wanted to start the server.
Wait, are you also a thief class?
Yes.
Of course you are. You would be. He is the sneakiest skyscraper tall lizard I've ever met.
So each class of Dokapon has a passive ability, and the Thief's passive ability is that every time you pass another player, you steal an item out of their pocket. So the more thieves, the more chances that they'll just take everything you have.
Let's go! 500G.
Including
Why
my
would you
2
go
spinner I just got.
backwards?
To get that pickpocket.
My man took your 2 spinner,
Obviously.
rolled a 3, and landed on you. He wasted your 2 spinner to add insult to injury.
Oh, did both CPUs get thief? I thought only one did.
Yeah, no, everyone's a thief but me. I'm the lone warrior, and I decided to go on the opposite side because screw that, I'm keeping everything that I get.
That's so real.
Granted, everyone's got a 2 spinner, so I'm not safe over here either.
They're gonna chase you down.
They probably will. Let's see if I can get longsword. I think that's the best of all these. Dagger's okay.
Dagger.
Dagger's still better than I think knife. Knife is the very base.
Oh.
You can almost not even tell what they do. That's how fast they do them.
Once we get into the main map, the speed definitely makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, just not here. What's your favorite Final Fantasy 1 party? One warrior and all
Fantasy 1?
thieves.
Actually, it's Final Fantasy 1 party. All thieves.
Personally, at some point, I want to do an all-white mage run. Which I feel like is going to be near impossible, but I know it has to have been done.
You can do an all white mage run, or you can do a one white mage run, but all three of your other party members are down.
You know, I'm not... I'm not that, I don't know what you want to call it. Oh yeah, our first random battle. So it's basically rock, paper, scissors. You gotta guess on whether or not this person's gonna block, give up, counter, magic guard. So we have our stats in the middle. It tells you what your attack, defense, magic, and speed is. If their speed is too far off, they'll dodge every attack you try and do. Magic is how powerful your magic attacks are. Yeah, I know it's my turn. Shut up, King.
Hey, did you know that it's actually your turn?
The one thing that's rough is strike. Strike is a double-edged sword. Because if they counter, basically that means you dead. I'll just attack. Oh, I could have gotten a strike off. That would have been fun. I think my usual go-to for Final Fantasy is one warrior, one red mage, a white mage, and then either a thief or a black mage. I really like to have that black mage representation because it's just Vivi, and Vivi is just
Such
so
an
charming.
iconic design. It is the black mage design. I love it. Board game RPG is certainly a concept. Yeah, I mean it works better than it has any right to.
The game is surprisingly fun, even though it's hating you the entire time.
Yeah, the RNG is insane, but it's good.
It's a good
It's
time waster.
It's a good time. It's a good laugh. I need to play Final Fantasy 1, but I'm slowly working through the games. Yeah, the last time I played all the way through Final Fantasy 1 was a while back. And I still haven't finished all of them either.
I've finished a good portion of them. I think I've beat 1 through 8. I skipped 9, I've never even touched 9. And then 10 and 14. Well, most of 14 anyway. Early HP
I
is
finished
good.
16 and 10.
That is a
10's really
dynamic. Was
10's
16
really
good? I've not heard anything about 16, so...
I'm in the middle of a 13 playthrough. 13 is one of the best ones, so that's great. What's your opinion on 13?
Well, I can tell you my opinion on 13. It's pretty good. Vanille is a boss. We love Vanille. I think 13 gets way more shit than it deserves.
I'm having a good time with it. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. The music is some of the best in the franchise. I wish Hope could stay alive. Yeah.
Hope is my least favorite character from that game. I'm sorry. He's just so whiny. Understandably so, but...
He had a lot going on. He has character development.
Well, you could call it that. I do appreciate the Lightning and Hope dynamic, though. It's a really nice part of the game. I think they play off of each other very well.
Ah, yes. The age-old time of two thieves passing each other over and over again,
And just
stealing
steal
the same
their...
item.
Yep.
We're just trading the item back and forth. And I just took it back again.
And you question why I went on the right-hand side instead of going into that mess. I think not, sir. I was the one smart person in this group.
Well, once we get onto the main map, there will be no safe place.
No.
Let's go for a strike.
The only safe place is a cave. Yeah, the fun part about caves in this game is they're considered dungeons, and every dungeon you have to land on the perfect spot in order to actually enter it. Because even entering dungeons is a random chance. Oh, I'm making oodles progress.
That one space will be clutch later.
Let's do this. Haha! You know what? I'll also do a strike. Ooh. There's literally no point in doing it at this point in the game, because every hit is a KO, but... You know.
Oh, joke's on you, it took me 2 turns to kill the last enemy.
I think you just
You're
need
a
to get
warrior,
good.
so you have a higher strike.
This is true. Weekly ranking.
Listen, got a style on him. It's true.
My game glitched and it has its my turn covering the player slots.
That's unfortunate.
You know, it is what it is. It's blocking one of the CPUs. See if I care.
Well, one of the CPUs got first. I'm in last.
Ah,
Sad days.
get him.
That graph will not look like that for very long.
That graph is honestly the most depressing part about this game. Yeah, honestly, what is a flourish if not the best way to finish an enemy? You gotta be careful with that stuff. You don't even have a weapon yet. That also explains why you're not doing too hot in the battles.
Yeah, that might explain a few things.
Well, to be fair,
I
as
may
long as you
just
make
be
it to the
attacking with my
king,
fist.
as long as you make it to the king, he'll give you an item. You know what? Maybe I will use my 5. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want to try and roll a 3, I think. If I can. Or I'll get a 6, sure.
That's 3 twice. That's like 2 3s.
We'll go here. Foos. Justa. Ah. Got him. It's so rude. That was my food.
Ah, got him.
How dare you? I don't even know
Yeah,
what a
that's
foos is.
I think it increases your strength.
Probably. Okay, so unfortunately I don't think I can use my 5 credits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Hold on, I can. Looks
Oh, that's
like
what my
I'm
bonus
making
points.
it first. Ha
Those were my bonus points.
Get in line, birthday boy. Congratulations for being the first one here. Let me give you 8 points to add to your stats. Alright. I'll go ahead and add some to speed. Get my HP up to 100. Oh. We'll do that. Why not?
Yippee, stats.
He's gonna give me a starting shield. Lucky me. Yeah, there's a couple of different things that you can actually level up in this game. You have your basic stats, but you can also level up your class as well. So, like, I'm playing as a warrior. I can get my warrior class up to, like, level 4, I think is the max. And then I can move on to other classes by going to the castle and swapping. And that unlocks other classes which have different abilities and strengths and weaknesses. Ho ho ho. The main map. So, what we want to do on the main map...
around here.
Yeah. So, each one of these denotes like a boss monster. And what you want to go do is get as many towns as possible, because at the end of the day, this game is also Monopoly. So, by earning a town, you're constantly getting money, and each town has a value associated with it. So, by defeating the bosses and earning towns, you get more and more money, which keeps you in, like, first place longer. And then you can, like, build up the towns and get, like, special bonuses from those towns. The main, which he might not be on here yet since we're technically still in the prologue. The main person we're looking for basically is one of these, but he's giant and red. And that is the chapter boss. And once you kill him, then the chapter can move forward onto its next phase. Since we're technically still...
a bunch of mini bosses and then your main boss.
Yeah, so until we get through the prologue, it looks like we're kind of just gonna be...
It's grind time.
Yeah. Get some extra levels in here. I've been really lucky with that. I don't think I've gotten last once. Bliss. Level up. Don't mind if I do.
Luck in this game is a red herring.
Yeah.
It doesn't last.
Yeah, no, it doesn't last. You might be the luckiest person at the beginning and then end up in last place literally 2 turns after that. This game doesn't care.
So it looks like the prologue won't last for long.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's kind of charging for the end. Is it just a Switch only thing, or was there like CPU names supposed to be randomized as well? I thought it gave them a random name like Carol.
It's it is in local.
Local, not on online. Okay.
Not online.
Okay.
And online it's named CPU.
Okay, okay.
I don't know why. It's a weird design choice.
Considering you still randomize it by beating them in a battle. Cough, cough. To be continued.
Because some battles just need to take several turns.
Ooh. What level
Yeah, you
is
should
this
fight
guy?
him.
Yeah, level 6.
You should get him.
You know, it'll be a good way to show off how dying works in this game.
Imagine if you would. You'll have such a head start.
I will have such a good head start. Hello, Gas. This will be the first time I get a last. Yeah, there we go. It's all down from here. Defend.
But you have 24 attacks.
Oh, and he did it. Yeah. I'm dead. I'm dead. I called that one as soon as I went to attack. Oh, I got the bad version. So when you die, there are 2 options. You can get taken down by the devil, or you can go up to heaven. If you get taken down by the devil, you have to wait 3 turns before you get your next turn. If you go up to heaven, you only wait 1.
Major lost, I think, all of your gold.
Yeah, no, I'm broke. That's how quickly this game decides that you don't need to exist anymore. First place lead gone.
Haven't even left the prologue yet.
Too easy. Yep, I'm a dead so. Hello, anyone who's joined. We're playing Dokapon.
The Dokapon?
The Dokapon. Kingdom Connect. This one's way better than the Sword of Truth. I'm just saying.
Sword of
I'm
Fury?
sure... Yeah, Sword of Fury. The game's not even worth remembering the title for.
The Dokapon? I like
It's
Sword of
Dokapon
Fury.
Kingdom. It has charming graphics, and I'm sure it was great back on the SNES. But there's just something charming about Connect.
Oh.
Yeah, how's it
Oh.
feel? How's it feel?
That was just a regular scorpion.
Oh,
Oh,
what
and
was
I
that?
got something. Well, my hairstyle has been changed to boo. Well,
I don't
Well, I
think
guess
I've
we're
ever
starting-
seen that animation.
like we're starting Dokapon shenanigans early.
The game has already started. Oh no.
So normally, you don't get pranked unless another player kills you. But that was the game killing me and deciding to also prank me by changing my hairstyle.
Hey, on the bright side, if it pranks you, I guess it decides that you at least deserve only 1 turn instead of 3 turns.
But now I get the lovely hairstyle of shame. Oh boy, and the weekly ranking. Can't wait to see how far we've fallen. Scorpio just wanted to play a prank.
Understandably so. Your face is just so prankable. Mine
Actually
evidently
went
was
up.
not. I went down with
Just a silly little arachnid.
Yeah.
It's true. Oh, Prologue's over.
Yep.
I think that's the first time I've not seen a CPU, make it to the end of a Prologue. What was she doing?
Struggling. It's Dokapon. Even the CPU struggled. The game does not. It doesn't care. It doesn't discriminate.
No roughhousing. Be nice to each other. Yeah, that'll last.
In order for you to beat each chapter, you will need to defeat some big monsters and clear the chapter event. No roughhousing, be nice. Okay.
The hand of Princess Penny in
Help the little guy, a cure for cash. There he is, the big bad boss.
It's me, I'm the little guy. Help me with my cure for cash.
Apparently your nickname's Stinky.
Excuse me, young one.
Oh no!
Please spare some change.
After taking your money, the old man vanished. Oops.
Oh no.
I mean, in all fairness, it kind of just looks like you're wearing, like, a turban. I don't think I've ever seen that hairstyle. I mean, I don't think it's even an option from the prank screen for players. That might be a computer prank exclusive.
But at least I get a nice little bow.
Yeah, might
They
as well.
gave me a bow. That's nice. I can still pull it up. And look! Oh, it's only going up from here. I don't know, I think I pull it off. I think I might keep it. The only way to change your hairstyle is to land back on Dokapon Castle. The hairstyle change unlocked your true power. With this hairstyle change, I've gone full Super Saiyan. It's all over.
Bandit was unable to steal anything because I had nothing to steal. Oh, thank God I didn't use Strike. Would have been right back to the grave with me.
Get countered.
No thanks. Just die.
Goku has spiky hair, you get poo hair. Same difference. Basically the same hairstyle.
I mean, Goku is in fact a country boy. I'm sure it smells about the same.
Well, maybe if you saw Goku in live action, it would look the same. Maybe this is just the live
You
action.
know, I
version.
heard there's a new worst. It's no longer Dragon Ball, what was it called? Evolution. Oh no, take on the boss? Come on! I don't want to fight you right
Can't
now.
land. Yeah, I can't land anywhere without fighting someone.
Oh, event! Are you gonna pay the beggar man?
Young one, please spare some change.
Just 307 gold. Just 90% of my money.
Do it.
After taking your money, the old man vanished into thin air.
Oof.
Oh. My money!
You didn't need it anyway.
So with the old beggar, it's basically a double or nothing. Right? He either doubles your money or he just runs. It's like double it or give it to the next person.
It only makes sense to go up to muscle.
Man ran.
Hey, I mean, Rochambeau literally is that, though. If she beats you, she just keeps your cash until you eventually win, and then you get all the cash she has on her. It's great.
It's like
And she has a
United States.
great outfit to boot. Bruh, I was on my revenge arc. Why'd you put a stone there? Well, thank you.
Models are real cute. I'm glad. I'm glad you think that. I made them myself. You can tell because they have 2 frames of animation. I worked hard on those 2 frames.
I thought they were rather nice as well. I can't do any of the 3D modeling stuff. It's beyond me. I can doodle with the best of them, but...
Well, I showed off your thumbnail in the Discord the other day. That thumbnail was adorable.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, back in college, I failed my one of my exams because I did not know how to 3D model, what was it? Olaf from Frozen. They wanted a 3D model rendition of him. I couldn't do it. I think I got like a D.
I could draw Kirby sometimes, and that's what I got. Waddle Dee, maybe. But well, Waddle Dee is harder than Kirby.
Those are the
so-
only two things you need to be able to draw.
Those are the two shapes.
That just reminds me that I really need to play Kirby 64 again. It has been too long. Oh bless, okay. Bandana Waddle Dee.
I remember when everyone was like begging for Waddle Dee to be added into Smash Bros. It'll happen one day.
I mean, it would have been a perfect Echo Fighter.
It was my pick for the ballot. My
I
pick
wanted
was-
Waluigi. Why is my boy not in Smash?
back when they were doing the Smash ballot, my pick was I think they've done multiple Smash ballots, I think, but it was before. I know I wanted King K. Rool in there before they announced him. I was pretty happy about that. Was there only the one? I can't remember.
Ah. You know, with the Switch 2 out, they might actually do another Smash game. So you might get your excitement from the Smash announcements again. I don't know what they would do with a new Smash game, but...
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Obviously, Nintendo wouldn't give up on the franchise, but I
No.
can imagine it'd probably just be a port, if anything. I would be perfectly fine with an Ultimate port, and then announce like another like DLC roster.
Here we go. Yeah. Get gone.
Imagine getting countered by the zombie.
No, I knew exactly that's what he was gonna do. I was like, no thanks. Solid pass. Am I the
Yeah,
first
I
one to
remember-
liberate a town?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh bless, Liberation Day.
East has
Zishan.
returned to Zishan. Now you're instantly in first place for the foreseeable future.
Until someone gets another town.
But yeah, I remember my picks for Smash ranging all the way back to like the Wii U era. I remember I wanted King K. Rool, Banjo-Kazooie, and Sora. And then eventually all three of those actually became real. So I have a pretty good track record with getting the correct Smash pick.
Well, start dreaming for Waluigi. I need my boy in Smash. He's gonna smack you with the tennis racket.
Tennis Racket Ultimate.
I mean, he's in all the other sports. Why can't he be in this one? Man shows up to party, okay? Obviously, my next best choice is Hatsune Miku, because she's in everything now.
Hatsune Miku.
Look, she made it into Sonic Cross Worlds. She can make it into anything. I'm so excited for Sonic Cross Worlds now. The only thing I'm upset about is My boy, Ryu is not in there.
Where's my Shenmue rep?
Yeah, he was in previous racing Sonic games. Why can't he be
He was
in this?
in Sonic and Sega Transformed, I think. Transformed Racing.
On his forklift, of all things. Like, come on.
It was pretty iconic.
And then you have Yakuza representation, but they did Ichiban instead of Kiryu. Kiryu's the best. Why'd they do my boy dirty like that? I can't say anything about Ichiban though, because I've never played 7 or what was it?
My back, but no.
Gold Wealth or something like that.
Infinite Wealth.
Infinite Wealth, that's what it is.
Excuse me, young one.
God. It's been
This
forever
man
since I
has
played.
stolen from everyone.
He hasn't gotten me yet.
I think the Like a Dragon series was wildly successful.
In-
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. In America, at first, it was a complete flop. But it was extremely popular in Japan. And then when they did the remasters, they did extremely well over here.
Yeah, they actually changed the name to Like a Dragon now, right?
Yes, the
Like,
newer
it
ones
was
are...
called Yakuza, but now they've changed the subtitle and everything.
Yeah.
I guess to be more in line with the Japanese release.
Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, it costs a lot of money to have an alternate title. Because then you have to change the box art and everything. And by giving it one title, especially like on like Steam, then you only have to have the one entry on Steam instead of version-specific ones. Because that's just another place that they have to host it. So financially, it also makes sense.
Yakuza and Like a Dragon is the same series, but Like a Dragon was like the RPGs. Has
Not,
there been multiple RPGs, or was that just that one?
I think the ones with Ichiban were both RPGs. I mean, technically they're all RPGs, but
The turn-based ones,
the
right?
turn-based ones are the new ones. The
I
other
know in
ones were
Japan-
action.
Yeah, in Japan, all the games were called Like a Dragon.
Yeah. It was only...
Even the-
Ah, come
even the
on! Don't
action
zap
ones.
me again. Okay, I lived.
But yeah,
I have
Ichiban was
nothing
the
to lose.
RPG protagonist.
Well, I will be dead, so... That's alright, though. I got a nice lead of one town.
Oh, hello there. Welcome back.
The king's having a stroke. Oh god, someone help him.
Well then, take care.
My goodness.
The Yakuza series is extremely fun, though. I've played the first 3. Extremely fun.
I'm not super knowledgeable on the series as a whole. Level 2 Steve, hooray. I know enough to know that it is really good.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. We get to see me die.
Well, if you get first and then do a strike, you win. Dokapon Hero for Smash
Here we go, here we go!
with the alternative skin.
It could just be Mii Fighter. It's an Echo Fighter for a Mii Fighter. It would work. How did I live?
And you got the level up. The Dokapon for Smash.
Dokapon for
As a- I'd even take it as an assist trophy.
Look, they got it as what? They got Monster Hunter in there. They might as well get Dokapon in there too. How do you pronounce that? Uvsnir? Oh, I'm gonna be dominating the scoreboard right now. Let's go.
Hey, we have 2 warriors and 2 thieves now. Look at that.
Won 10 battles, bonus.
I don't remember when she changed her class, but she sure did.
Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, cities instantly erase your... Just like in real life. They erase your total assets, astronaut... Yep, there it is.
It won't last. It's okay.
Capital news, young ones! Today is the Harvest Festival!
Oceana has harvested something. I have some funds for whoever owns the towns in Oceana. That'd be me. Woohoo,
The only one who
84G.
owns the town.
84 big ones, buddy. Yeah, another one very like Yakuza is the Judgment series, which I've heard also is extremely good. And that one you play as a detective rather than a Yakuza, though. Then again, I don't spend a lot of time playing as a Yakuza on these Yakuza games. Where do I want to go? Let me think here. That one, that one, that one, that one. Clearly I should go for Bukan next. Stubra.
CPU is on timeout.
Yeah, the
To
man
your room.
almost died. It was just like, you know what, I'm gonna need a minute. Hold on.
Thanks a lot. See you later.
Have you had a chance to play through Judgment yet? I haven't.
No. I own it. I'm not playing it.
Yeah, I bought it like way back when because we thought it looked pretty much like Yakuza. And then I've just never actually opened it. I think it's in the PS5 on the other road.
Found me. Nope, he lived. Well, that's rough, buddy.
Why would the mission... Wait, why did he attack instead of using magic? He's
I'm not gonna
literally a
argue with him.
he's literally
I'm
a
not-
magician.
Don't give him any ideas! What are you doing?
Huh?
I wasn't gonna argue with him. Now he's gonna fireball me on my next turn. Melee only match. Yeah, he's just doing a challenge run.
Fair, fair, fair. That's your next Final Fantasy run. You can do the white mage only run, but you're not allowed to use any magic. Have fun.
White mage stick only.
Stick only run.
CPU 1 got out of timeout, instantly became paralyzed. Leveled up.
Leveled up.
What a round.
You know, I can't remember what it was, but I remember hearing about a D&D campaign where one of the characters was literally just a mage, but playing the character like a barbarian. So none
Oh,
of the
come
stats worked.
on! No!
Man, not only...
Oh no, no, he's using magic!
Well, you lived. That's what matters.
We look like 1 HP. Oh no. Sometimes you're at the top, and other times the game just makes you waste 3 turns in a battle that you're not gonna win.
You could win like I did. Come back from the brink. I believe in you.
I wasn't giving your enemy advice.
I told
Like,
you.
sitting over there whispering in his ears.
You
Good job.
So she
scorch.
casted Fireball, just like I said. Well, I can see. I know Dokapon. I know it's shenanigans.
I'm colluding with the enemy, oh no.
Yeah, it's over.
Whispered sweet nothings in his ear. Scorch.
Yeah, I'm gone. Well, back into the coffin I go.
Oh no,
And I've been pranked again.
you've been pranked again! What are the odds?
Well, I avoided a prank, lost all my gold instead. Lovely. Maybe that was
Aw,
the prank.
she took Bukan.
Like, haha, you broke me.
Fine. Fine. Whatever.
I don't even remember what difficulty we put the put the CPUs on.
Buddy.
Mitch
Mitch
Digger!
Digger!
It's Mitch Digger!
It's Mitch Digger! No!
It's Mitch Digger!
Mitch.
Mitch Digger!
Yes, please. Take my hard-earned cash.
He's the best character in the game.
No! If the spinner hits 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, the excavation will be a success. So it just has to not land on 0 or 1. Golly!
Want to land on 1, let's go!
I'm gonna get a 0.
Every time.
I've only ever seen Mitch Digger dig his hole one time. In the, like, 40 hours plus of this game that I have played. Only
Maybe you'll
once.
drink water next time.
Mitch walked away looking sad.
Mitch, no!
Aww.
Goodbye, Mitch Digger. I miss him already.
He'll be back.
Big oof.
I'm loving the ones today. What is this, Mario Party? Oh no. I should live with it. Defend. Yeah. You won't, though.
If you want to get paralyzed.
Oh,
Dr.
Dr.
Exiles.
Exiles.
Cure his paralyzation.
You don't look
His
so
paralysis.
Success.
But
Recovered
only
from his
charged him 20k. That he did not have. Welcome back to life.
I need to hop off. Unfortunately, the EP is strong today, but I hope you'll have a lovely stream. And again, happy birthday. Thank you so much, Soapy. Thank you for coming by. It was really nice to see you.
Much
You
appreciated.
get some, you get some sleep.
You're not having any luck with the draw of the cards. It's so easy for this game just to decide Suddenly,
It's just like,
you're not,
actually, no. No
you're
good.
not making any progress.
Okay, can't do it.
Alright, where do I want to go? 2 spaces? Now I think I'll use my 2 Krista. Might as well. Things were going too well for me. Time to see the Lizard Man. I like his design, it's very blocky. I got a good feeling about this. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'll get him.
Hey, it did pretty good. Oh, well. Doesn't matter now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that'll get him.
Ooh.
Nope, straight down you go.
No angels today.
I've not seen a one yet.
Tenshi Wanai. So where's the big bad boss? He's in the top right, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah,
In
he's
your
at the very top, right?
Yeah, going straight for the boss is a double-edged sword, because if you go straight for him, then you have the potential of moving the game forward to a new area, but you might not be leveled up enough for that area, which can cause problems.
Weekly rankings.
Yeah, CPU 1 definitely going down the drain this time. Dr. Exiles said nope. Well, hello, Lifeline. Have you played Dokapon before? Because it's a mess.
It's a mess. Mess is a descriptive word.
I mean, it's a mess I enjoy. Otherwise, why would we be playing it again?
Oh, this was a bad idea. Oh, this was a terrible idea.
You know, I've noticed every single time the Ghast attacks, it is always using Zap. So mayhaps... Hey, you got
Oh,
the angels
angels.
this time. Look at you
Yeah,
go.
that was not my brightest plan. I'll be honest with you. Really should have thought that one through better.
Well, what can you do?
Not that again. Probably will though.
Chances are, yes, you will in fact
Probably
do it
will
again.
do that exactly again.
That was my best turn yet. It's pretty fun, isn't it? It's the one game I can say actively hates you at all times. But it is so fun to play. Even despite that.
Right again. This will go even better the second time.
Well, there you go. Get him with a strike.
Even better the second time. Oh,
Oh, not quite, not quite.
magic card.
Yeah, see, he only ever uses Zap.
That might be his only attack. I still almost did my entire health bar though.
Ooh. This is just about as well as every Mario Party game I've ever played. My family's giving me the nickname the Queen of Ones because ever since Mario Party released with Rosalina in it, I've mained Rosalina. But every single time I play the game as Rosalina, I only ever roll ones. Like 90% of my rolls.
She took it out right from underneath me. And then probably attacked me.
Yeah, that's the one bad thing about this, is like the boss monsters. Oh, you might actually win this. Hold on. Well, no,
Nope.
because she's warrior class. Yeah, no, you got very close though. The condition. Why would you pickpocket?
What's that called?
Oh well, it was still gonna kill you anyway.
My way.
Yeah, okay.
The condition of the bosses carry over from each of the encounters.
Oh,
so
and she took the rest of my money too.
you can whittle them down and then have someone swoop in and finish it off, even though it hasn't killed you yet. You know what? I'm gonna head up this way. Of course. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Level 3 warrior. Do not get any kind of update. I thought his paralysis had been cured. What did Dr. Exiles do?
Ni hao.
Pay me money. Thank you.
There's a very good chance that the minute that his paralysis got cured, he got
got
paralyzed
re-
again.
And his move's just so fast you didn't notice.
He's been getting paralyzed like every turn.
1! Let's go!
I don't even know what's causing it.
Life.
I feel that.
Well, Lifeline, I hope things have been going well from you. I have not heard from you in a hot minute. Which is mostly my fault. I'm bad at keeping up with people. Do appreciate you popping in, though. Hopefully you enjoy your break.
Good job.
Oh, wow. You know, he was doing his damnedest. He finally managed it, though. He whittled that boss down. It took... and then the
And then-
CPU said, screw you. If I roll a 1, I get to fight a boss. Oh, hot damn.
Wow, a one.
Who
What
would
are the
guessed?
odds?
It's been a roller coaster of events, but things are going right for the most part. Okay, that's fair. I could say about the same. It's been busy on on our end as well. Will bind. That means I cannot... yeah. Yep, I cannot run. Let's see if a strike will do this.
Fucking yeah.
Here we go. And hot... Oh god, yeah, it has been hot. I can only imagine working outside it's worse.
Welcome, meow.
Imagine being outside during a heat wave.
Want to sell?
I could never.
Stay hydrated. For real, for real.
Thank you.
I can't talk. I have a cushy desk job now, so... But I feel you. I used to be there. I do not miss my Cap 2 days at Walmart. Unloading trucks was the worst.
This the CPU on CPU violence is getting rough.
Hey, let them keep it to themselves, you know? If they want
They're
to.
over there being paralyzed. I mean, I've been dead, so they can't do anything to me.
Ooh. What are you feeling, left or right?
Left.
Left? I was thinking left too. Yeah.
That's because it's left. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm winning this one. I liked his outfit though. That hot pink
Making
really
it all
was...
the way up to Dokapon Castle with this one.
I think I need... probably more defense. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are getting it. But we just got like 4 days straight of rain over this way. Which has been very welcome, because it has been boiling. Oh, wow. Okay. That's rude. How's it feel down there? How's the weather?
The weather in last place is great. Let me tell you.
It's because at any point in time it could change and you could be first place next round, literally. Did get to enjoy a virtual concert last night, though. Or last month, excuse me. Even got to take a friend to it, and he got to learn a new music genre along the way. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. What was the concert, if you don't mind me asking? I always enjoy some new music. I keep seeing all the, like, posts and what have you about the, like, orchestral concerts of, like, Kingdom Hearts music. And I desperately want to go to one of those eventually. I just have not been able to quite yet. I will collab. I will invest. Yeah. Oh, it's Rochambeau!
Let's play Rochambeau with Roche.
This is my favorite NPC. Right next to Mitch Digger. I just think her... I like short gal with goblin energy. That combo is just, chef's kiss.
Forcing people to play rock, paper, scissors.
Goblin energy, you gotta appreciate it.
With all your money on the line.
Oh. Oh, no. No, sir.
A big bug!
Oh god, no, it's started. Oh no, it's again.
Your bag is full. Throw away one item.
You cannot discard the big bug.
Please let me discard the big bug.
You can get rid of my foos that you stole earlier.
You weren't gonna use it anyway.
You right. Do I even have... No, I don't even have any items right now. I never
Do you
check.
want one? I can give you one.
I mean, to be fair, if I got the big bug, it would be immediately gone, because it would just eat itself. It's a bunch of music by a Norwegian songwriter named Aurora. She's had a couple of collabs with the game Sky Children of the Light. Never heard of that. Fair enough. I will have to look that up later. Ooh, I got a 2. I don't really want to go to the item store, but I do want to go to the weapon store. Let's go!
Hey there. Which one do you want?
One of my favorite things here recently, there's a channel called Odd Behavior, and there is a song in one of his mixes called Crooked World. It's very relaxing. So I would recommend that one. I should really just invest in a spear, shouldn't I? That would be great early on. In fact, can I? I can afford both. Let's go. Oh yeah, we doing great now. So it turns out her concerts in Sky hold the world record for most players in one server. Just over 10,000 people. Not damn. Yeah, you have the option of attacking, which is rock, paper, scissors again. But if you fail, you get a bounty on your head, or I think you get a bounty either way.
You only get a bounty if you fail.
You only get a bounty if you fail? Okay, fair.
Why, hello there.
Chance
That's your punishment for failing. Your reward is you get a bunch of free items from them.
Gotcha.
Come back anytime.
Ooh, I gotta remember the other one. There's also another person that I've been listening to here recently. I actually might look it up on my phone while it's not my turn. But they've been doing, like, city pop jazz remixes of video game soundtracks. And they've been, like, really good. Hold on, I don't want it to be my turn yet. Stop. No, you're fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, you're good. I can do
Okay,
both. I can multitask.
Are you sure?
Yes. Let's see. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I was one off. Oh well. Ooh, event time. Mitch Ticker! Let's go! No!
Mitch Ticker!
Yes, please. 3, 4, 5, or 6. My chances are even worse this time.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, bummer. Hold on. I gotta find it. It's called, like, Nostalgia or something like that. With the joke being that it's NES music. No, it's not Marble Pawns. One of them is Iridium Beats. And they did City Pop soundtrack of Kingdom Hearts, which was really good. Was that... Oh, no, the other group, it was called, like, Nostalgia or something like that. Let's see if I can roll a 1 this time. Aww. That's fine. Event time
Mitch
again.
Baker.
Tax collector Musashi. Your pocket's feeling light? Tell you what, for a small brokering fee, I'll collect the taxes from all the towns for you. Sure, why not? So remember finding out that Aurora helped with the music for a 2020 animation film called Wolfwalkers, so I'm curious to try watching that sometime. Fair enough. Yeah, fine. Musashi gives off, what is it? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Fire Team vibes. The Game Boy Advance game, specifically. Did you ever get into the Mystery Dungeon games?
I've played a little bit of them.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was Nostalgia. And they've done City Pop remixes of a bunch of games that I like. They've done Earthbound. I think Majora's Mask. I'm pretty sure they've done a couple of Pokemons. Extremely good. Bye. You know, I could go into the mystery dungeon, the spring cave, but, you know, that'd be silly.
Instead, let's invest in our taxes.
I should invest in my town. Yes, why not?
I would be an adventurer and go into this dungeon, but instead, let's diversify my portfolio.
You know, my favorite part of Yakuza 0 was, in fact, the property management minigame. It was extremely fun. I became a realtor. There's a couple of movies that I'm actually looking forward to this year. I'm interested to see what they do with the new Superman, since James Gunn will be doing that. And he's the one who made Marvel actually good. So I'm hoping for once we actually get a really good live-action DC universe. Because DC usually knocks it out of the park with animated, but they just cannot manage to get live actions off the ground, period. So I'm very interested to see what where that goes. Another one is I'd like to see, and you'll have to forgive me because I'm probably gonna get the name wrong, but I think it's called The Color in You, which was made by the person who did A Silent Voice and Liz and the Bird, I think. Which were extremely good animated films. If you've not seen them, I recommend them. As for Sky, if you remember the game Journey, the Red Robe Stranger, yeah. Made by the same devs and uses the same foundation to make an MMO. Okay. There. It's very interesting. I never ended up playing Journey, did you?
Yes.
Was it good? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. I'm shocked you haven't played it.
It's popped up on my playlist a couple of different times, and I've gotten tied up in other things. So, you know.
Kind of one of those games that you have to sit down and play all in one go.
Fair.
Pretty short, but it's a good time.
Oh god, the magician back for payback. You're not even gonna give him a chance. 84 damage. Oh, you got close. Yeah, no, buddy. Magicians don't use magic. That's ridiculous.
He used Scorch 4 times in a row. You'll forgive me.
Man, wouldn't it be a shame if I rolled a 3 and stole your kill? What are the odds of that?
1 of 7. 100%. The odds are 100%.
Oh no, I
Right now,
took the
you're
wrong
just
person!
me.
Oh no! Look.
You're ridiculous. You know that.
I will give up. Okay. So... I will pickpocket, or I will use muscle, and then I will give up. Take it as your one freebie because it's your birthday.
Wow. What a stand-up guy.
My bad.
Tried to steal my kill and everything.
I'm sorry.
You know, at least I got the power level up. Your mistake.
I'm sorry. Law of the funny man states it's a guaranteed to happen. You right. No. How dare you?
Enjoy the big buck.
Yeah, that checks. You know what? I deserve that.
Weekly ranking. I still don't even have a single tail.
You keep trying.
But gee, I wonder what happens whenever I try.
Okay, I could have just killed you. Bargain sale! All items, 40% off.
What a steal! By that I mean you're actually gonna steal.
I'm the only one who's not. Well, no, one person did turn to warrior. You're right. I was gonna say I'm not the only person who's. I'm the only person who's not a thief. Oh, is he gonna use Scorch? He used.
Let's go.
Scorch. Yeah, in all fairness, I think you just needed to get its attack in. It wasn't even worth going for the strike. You have any movies you're looking forward to this year? We're supposed to be getting another Godzilla as well, aren't we?
Good job!
I've not really been paying attention to movies this year. I mean, Superman. That'll be fun.
Superman. I'm hoping that one will be good.
There's an emergency!
Oh no, an emergency. My daughter's precious doggy Cash has eaten a poisoned donut. His life is in danger. The only one who can create an antidote is a healer known as the Wise Grandma. Go find the Wise Grandma and get the antidote from her. She must be somewhere in the Asina continent. I'm counting on you all.
Please, save poor little Cash.
There she is.
The wise old grandma, I'm right there. But I'm in timeout. The big buck had nothing left to eat and flew away. Lucky me.
Yeah, you better.
You know what's... Oh!
Oh, and she got her.
Must be the adventurer.
But they didn't even have a turn yet.
Dear, take it.
That's how it rolls. To be fair, though, you have a good chance of getting it because you're a thief class. You just have to pass her, and you'll probably end up getting it. A funny chain that stuck in my head about the pranks in this game: the re-releases don't let you type out what to rename other players like the original version did. I know, and that is upsetting. I wish you could just name them whatever. Instead, it randomizes it, or you have to choose from a list, depending on the version you're playing. And that's just so rude.
Yeah, I did steal it. I stole it.
God
It's
bless.
mine now.
Well, don't let the other guy pass you, and don't let anyone kill you. If you just land on shots, you'll be safe.
Unless he passes me.
Well,
Get her. Take her out.
I might. You never know. I'm feeling this one's lucky. Ah! So
Lucky
the
for her.
automated names are put in place are hilarious. That is very true as well. She's not gonna strike. Yeah, I was about to say, she ain't gonna do nothing. She's scared. I'm going for the strike. Go for the strike. It's all or nothing. Get out of here with your nonsense. You know, she has a town too, I think.
Yeah, but why steal her town when you can change
I
her
could
name?
prank her. I mean, when in Rome, we were already talking about the automated names. 400 pond.
Oh.
You can't access your bag.
I wonder if that also means I can't give him the antidote.
No, I believe you can still.
Oh, I can't access my bag though.
Yeah,
I
but
had a free spinner.
yeah, that's the thing. You can't use items or magic from your bag. However, because entering the castle is what triggers that event, it's automatically pulled, I believe.
We're having a sale. Which one do you want?
Did I tell you that you share a birthday with Onyx, the dog?
Hey, thanks a lot.
Onyx the dog. Let's
Yeah.
go.
What do you want to sell? What do you want to sell?
I tell you that because I just got a picture of him getting a cupcake. So, feel honored you share a birthday with Onyx the dog.
Let's peek.
We're having a sale.
We're having a sale.
See you later. And that's Onyx the Stone, not Onyx
Oh my
the
just that, not the
Pokemon.
antidote. Let's go. Are you sure it's not Onyx the Pokemon?
Yeah, because I had to have that explained to me. It's spelt different. Or something like that. I don't know, I
Well, that's
kind of
a-
zoned out halfway through the explanation, to be honest.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Dun dun dun. Bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Yahoo!
Level 3 thief. I'm so good at stealing.
Ni hao.
Thank you. Yes. Not even gonna think about it. You solid. Consider
Sleep
it
is important
invested.
for your health.
Oh, you gotta be careful. He gonna get you.
I'm safe for now, but I do have to land on that castle.
That is very true.
I am no longer safe. Okay, I'm safe for now. If I don't manage on this turn, I'm
Yeah,
so
do you have a
down.
1 crystal? Oh, you can't even use a 1 crystal because you sealed your
My bag
bag.
is still sealed.
You gotta roll a 1 or a 5. Oh, 5 does not work. 5 is just perfectly circle.
Well, at least they can't attack me, I suppose.
That is very fair. They can't attack you while you're in a town.
They could shoot spells at me. And they could steal, but they can't attack.
Boos! I just got that boost.
Boost no more.
How dare you?
Are you kidding me? This game does not like me right now.
No, it does not. Only the game will decide whether or not it appreciates you. And it can change its opinion immediately.
Bruce away antidote. I can't have it, no one can have it.
No defense. Oh! How dare you?
Her speed is significantly higher.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah, I'm not scared. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Gets one shot. Foos ups your defense, not attack. That's right.
I guess still sealed.
There you go.
One, let's go!
Capital work.
From last place straight up to first. Let's go.
Cash has been saved thanks to the heroic exploits of Skybox. Zilla.
But it didn't have enough spaces, so it's
I
Zill.
wonder what the rankings are. Let's take a look-see. I'm waiting in anticipation.
My salary went up.
Oh. Yeah, that's quite a jump, I'd say.
Wowie!
The chart is always misleading, though. It could always change. You never know.
From last place to first place.
Chapter 2, The Case of Demon Prince and the Missing Piggy Bank. We've unlocked a new continent. How many chapters did we decide this game was? It was like 7?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think we've ever made it past chapter 4. Sleepy, don't you dare. She dared. Town warp. I mean, I guess. Now that's just rude. And she's gonna kick a guy while he's down. Please just kill her. Oh no! Oh no! This fairy's gonna kill me! Oh god! This is what I... This is why... This is what I get for saying I didn't care and I wasn't scared. Of course. Got caught by a level 2 fairy. That might as well happen. Well, there goes another turn. I only missed out on the 3 so far.
Hilarity.
SP went up. Something else I've been getting into, I've been hyper-fixated on a tabletop game called Panic at the Dojo, inspired by fighting games and action cartoons / anime. I've never heard of that. It's like a board game? Panic at the Dojo?
Good job!
Is that your second town?
Second town, third if you count the castle.
Ah, okay. I was counting the castle.
And that's my third.
We're having a sale. Which one do you want?
Panic at the Dojo is a tabletop game for 3 to 5 players set in a modern world where martial arts reign supreme and magic exists a little bit. All mundane personal conflicts, overdue rent, petty theft, movie opinions, whose turn it is to wash the dishes are decided by high-level martial arts fights. People yell at each other, throw out punches, swing swords, make explosions, improvise with ladders, shout, attack names, and unleash their special techniques passed down for generations. At the end of the day, someone gets what they want, and everyone else has to limp home empty-handed. Like your average fight in Dragon Ball Z.
Here are the tricks.
Basically, imagine if the Jackie Chan Adventure cartoon was a documentary and also a tactical combat-focused tabletop game. That does genuinely sound kind of fun. Maybe I'll have more luck with this one. Jeez.
Wowie.
Bless! That didn't even take 4 turns. And I got a Magma Plus. Combining tags for stance names has gotten my creativity flowing a lot, and I've been struck with inspiration to slowly chip away at making my own tabletop campaign when I have the time to work on it. Well, I wish you the best of luck. It did sound interesting.
We are having
I like a good wacky TTRPG.
What would you like?
One that I want to see at some point, maybe not play, but see a campaign in, is that Discworld RPG that came out. That one would be so weird.
What do you wanna sell? What do you wanna sell?
It's a 1 in a million chance, but it might just work.
What do you wanna sell?
Hey, what do you mean you don't want to play? Everyone should aspire to play the Discworld.
Thanks, mon chéri. Come back and eat.
That's what I'll do my murder mystery on. The Discworld.
Okay, you know what? If you put that together, I'll make sure Andy and the guys hop in.
Discworld is the perfect setting for a murder
It
mystery.
really is. It's just wacky enough. I've had a lot of fun putting ideas together for it, even making a character select roster for anyone who wants to run through the scenarios I put together on Roll20. Tricky part is finding people who have the time to invest and play something new. Yeah, that is exactly it, isn't it? It is very hard to find the time and energy between multiple people to actually get those kinds of things done. I understand where you mean there. We, back when we were both working at Walmart, we had a group that was going through the, Curse of Strahd campaign for D&D. And we had to stop because, like, I got my job, moved away,
Everyone got busy.
everyone got busy, people started moving departments and everything. Unfortunately, it kind of just dropped off. Which is sad because it was...
Strahd campaigns go.
I've never heard of anyone completing the Curse of Strahd except for, what was it, Dice Camera Action? I think they're the only ones who have done it. I'm definitely interested to see how Daggerheart turns out. The TTRPG that Critical Role's making. Definitely
made.
interested. Well, yeah, made. It's already released. I'm definitely interested to see how it turns out. Given the couple of one-shots they've done, it's definitely been an interesting system, to say the least. I still don't quite understand all the intricacies of it, but like it's basically jump-in mechanics. And then like they have the faith and what was it? Misfortune chips. It's not misfortune, that's not it. I can't remember what it was called. You changed your hair?
Come back anytime.
I do like the dice system a lot, though. Instead of using d20s to make accuracy checks, you roll specific dice pools to determine how strong your moves are and how many actions you get. It's interesting. Yeah, I do like a different take on the D&D formula. I might not have played too many D&D campaigns myself, but after a while it does get a little stale. I've been really enjoying the CRPGs that have released here recently. And I say recently, but like Baldur's Gate 3 was extremely good. And I really enjoyed, which by the same people, Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. I should up my speed a little bit. All very extremely good games.
The Divinity Original Sin series, Baldur's Gate, We're playing a lot of Shadowrunners.
Yeah, I noticed
Love
you had been
Shadowrun.
playing. I've been playing The Colonel's Bequest, and I glanced over, and he was playing Shadowrunners again, and I was like, okay, cool, fair, fair.
I love Shadow.
It's a pretty good game. Another one we need to get around to playing is Rogue Trader. We keep doing the first chapter, like the first act, and then stopping. But that one has been extremely fun, too. They just added that new class, though, so it might be another reason to get back into it.
You
know what I
want
mean.
the robotic dog?
I need my Robo-Dog! And this time I'll play as a guy so that I can, romance, what's her name, Cassia? The Psyker. Oh, I'm gonna get this wrong. It's not the Navigator.
Wasn't she the one we put in charge of driving the ship?
Yeah, she's the Navigator.
I'm pretty sure we put her in charge of driving. Against my better judgment, but hey, I wasn't the rogue trader.
I have hosted every time, so I get to be the Rogue Trader. And I'll be damned if I'm not the Rogue Trader this time, too. Although, it'll be the first time playing as a male Rogue Trader, which will be interesting because I played as the same female Rogue Trader each time. So it'll be weird seeing a different portrait. Did you ever get into Warhammer, Sean? Level 4, I think I just maxed out, Warrior. Increases attack by 200, but if it fails, it's halved. No. I rarely ever use the battle skills. There are a few in here that are actually really good. Once I unlock the Cleric class, I'll swap over to the Cleric, but specifically the Warrior's kind of meh when it comes to their special abilities. They can be nice, but because the system works on you get one turn per cycle, sometimes that won't even matter because then you'll get immediately nixed as soon as you hop in. Mostly just watch other people's experiences. I haven't actually played it myself. I've played, what, 2 matches now? 2 or 3 matches of Warhammer?
Yeah.
It can be fun. It can be fun. A lot to keep track of. I'm a Tyranid main because I love my bugs. I do quite love my bugs.
Alrighty. We are 2 hours in. I am gonna take a couple-minute break.
Okie doke.
So we will be right back.
Fair enough. Closest I've gotten to messing with Warhammer content is the joke system. Dungeons, the Dragoning, 40k, 7th edition. It's an absurd as the title sounds. Okay, fair. Fair, that does sound pretty funky. Most of my experience has been with the novels. I've really enjoyed picking up the books and everything. I read through the entire Horus Heresy series. In fact, they just released, Era of Ruin, which was like a short story collection regarding the Siege of Terra. And that one was actually extremely good, because it basically wrapped up some of the finer points about certain characters that had loose ends. Which, I mean, there were going to be loose ends. The Siege of Terra was 8 books, and that 8th book was actually 3 books. 3 separate books, so it ended up being 10 or 11 books total. And that one was just wild. The one issue with Warhammer, though, is... Which, it can be an issue, it might not be an issue for some. but the timeline is just all over the place. So you can't, I mean, you can, but you can't really start at book 1 and move forward, because then you'll be jumping all over the timeline as far as chronologically speaking. Which for me, my OCD just cannot. So I actually spent a year going through each book and charting it to figure out when the best time to read it would be. I'll have to show you it sometime, because, woo boy, it took a lot. There were like 200 and something novels, between novels, short stories, audio dramas, stuff like that. That I ran through all of them. And the same issue, unfortunately, goes through with 40k as well. Because the Horus Heresy series is 30k, and then it jumps 10,000 years in the future into 40k. And the same issue permeates there as well. Because if you started like at the earliest book, then it's going to be all kinds of out of order. There are certain events that you can keep track of, and even though the canon of the book might be in like M41.999, it talks about an event at a very specific time, and that event in the codexes might have been referenced to be at a specific date, so you can kind of track it there. But there's a whole bunch of them where you don't really have any kind of reference to when the date could be, but then you can look at it and be like, oh, well, this is a, you know, Raven Guard versus Gene Stealers thing. And it's like, well, the first known encounter with Gene Stealers was after M40.790 or something like that. And then you could be like, oh, well, okay, this, you know, I might not know the exact date for this, but it has to be relatively around here, or at least after this date. So, it's been extremely fun doing it, and the books themselves have varying amounts of quality, to say the least. Some are a lot better than others, but it's honestly been an extremely fun time. Unfortunately, Games Workshop is always extremely expensive, though. So,
Hello.
welcome back. Welcome back. Did you enjoy your break?
Did you enjoy ranting about Warhammer?
I'm 100%
Pretty
down
sure
for
that's what you
rants
did the
about.
entire time I was gone.
I'm always down to rant about Warhammer.
I got up for 2 seconds and you were just like, okay, it's time.
It's time. I gotta pull out the charts and everything.
It is time. Alrighty. I think I
It's your
forgot to unmute
turn,
myself
buddy.
on my end, but we good now.
Welcome back. How you doing?
Oh well.
Glad I could help be an outlet. I appreciate it. Logan gets to hear me rant about it all the time. I'm sure he's sick and tired of hearing about it. My turn? What if I rolled a 1 and went to Fning? Fnig. Well,
Yeah,
not
what if you
happening.
didn't?
Yeah, well, what if I didn't? Instead, I'll go to Sterling. Oh, that's level 15. Oh no. My one chance. Strike. This won't kill him, but It did half his damage. Okay, okay. We'll defend. Oh. Oh. I lived. Barely, but did. I might get lucky. You never know.
Welcome, Meow. Which one do you prefer? Thank Mew. Thank Mew.
But yeah. It's definitely a very interesting experience reading through the novels. And if you... I don't know if you've ever looked up a chart for the novels to see, like, what some people have done. I'd like to think my chart, personally, is extremely clean and understandable, but there's other charts that I look at and I go, oh boy. Like, this is just a mess. I might be able to find one of them. There's one that I based mine off of originally, and then just had to stop because there were too many. I think what they were going for was more of a thematic, so it put a whole bunch of books thematically together, which worked. But then you'd still be having the same issue of jumping all over the place. Which I didn't like.
Well, that was bound to happen.
It was gonna happen eventually. House of Leaves was extremely good too.
Speaking of bound to happen.
Bound to happen. I might die as well. Hearing the way you're going through the stories makes me think of House of Leaves and all of the stories within stories, admittedly. I have a copy of House of Leaves in the other room, and I have not finished it. But, woo boy. Am I gonna win? What?
Sure looks like it. Sure looks like that's exactly what just happened.
How did that even happen?
The world may never know.
This is very true. I am flabbergasted. Liberation! I found the chart. Hold on. I'm gonna try and link it in the chat.
Yeah, watching the 2-hour retrospectives on myhouse.wad is a lot.
That myhouse.wad was ridiculous. I have not personally played it, but I did watch a couple of retrospectives on it. That game is wild.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to take in. It really is. We'll give the other town some love. Let me link that. It's to a picture. That is the original chart that I ran into when I started getting into the Horus Heresy. And it is just a mess.
It's been a while since I watched that myhouse.wad video. Guess I know what I'm doing tonight.
To be fair, yeah, you could throw that on after the stream. I gotta finish up that last bit of the Colonel's Bequest. Also amusing that not long after the My House came out, people finally discovered the origins of the most mysterious song on the internet.
What do you want to send? 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 What do you want to send?
Are you talking about ulterior motives? That was a very mysterious song.
EKT.
EKT.
Welcome.
Hey, in all fairness, it was finally found. They did manage to actually get that song.
Come back anytime.
We just, you can't talk about it in depth
Yeah, no.
without being demonetized.
Yeah, no, that's also extremely fair.
Double-edged sword.
In all fairness, the like remixes of the song are great. But yeah, probably can't talk about it all too much, considering its origins.
You with the Dragon Guanado.
Dragon Guanado. The song the car plays is Subways of Your Mind. It's honestly a fun song to listen to. I will look that up after the stream. Think I will grab the Scale Shield. Because my defense is lacking, but my attack is not.
Hey, thanks a lot. What do you want to send? What do you want to send? What do you want to send?
What do you want to sell? Really ask yourself,
What do I want to
which
sell?
one do you want?
I want to leave.
See you later.
Get bent. Welcome back to the land of the living. You seem to have an axe embedded in your head, but I'm sure we can move past that.
Well, that's why I'm back to the land of the living. Yeah, I had to leave it first. Oh wow, a whole 3 spaces. Spoil me.
Ni hao.
Ni hao, how can I help?
Take care.
I want to get Groat. Have we ever seen that enemy? I'm getting a lot of new enemies that I don't recognize. But then again, it has been a while.
That's a very cute slime.
It is. It's no Dragon Quest slime, but we'll live.
Contractually, few things can be.
'Tis but a flesh wound. The slime seems to disagree with you.
Good job.
Gross. The slime doesn't have any flesh to wound.
It's fair.
$400 mod died.
Yikes. Sucks to suck, buddy.
Well, 1 space will spoil me even more.
A level 1 bandit. You know, another thing we need to do is figure out what our next randomizer is going to be. We're about due for a new one.
I just picked up the PC collection for Kingdom Hearts. Maybe I'll do that.
Fair, fair. I recommend it. It's been really fun to play.
The entire collection was like for all 3 collections, 1.1,
Yeah.
2. 1.2, however they name it.
1.5, 2.5, 2.9, and 3. Or no,
Three,
2.8,
plus
not
3.
2.9. My bad.
That was altogether like half off or something for
Not
the
bad.
Steam Summer Sale.
Not bad, not bad.
So for all of them, for the price of one game, that's
Ooh.
pretty cool.
We'll do it. We're risking it. We're risking it.
But the Red Bones, no! Mr. Bones! That didn't do anything.
No, that didn't, but you know, it's probably okay.
Wow. Second place. What a world.
Ooh. The CPUs are down there, but that could change in an instant.
Adventurers, let me ask you for a favor.
Let me guess, you want, like, I don't know, chicken tempura or some shit. I'm the top gourmand in all of Dokapon Kingdom, however, I haven't been able to get out much because of these pesky monsters. So I want you, adventurers, to go get me a con combo, which is the local item from Usnir. This is just a personal request, you don't have to do it if you really don't want to. But if you could choose to accept this challenge, I'll be very happy. Created when a town reaches level 3, which it should be level 4, because I believe that's the one I've been
The first
upgrading.
gives me this will be rewarded generously.
I've been in the mood for a Metroid Prime randomizer lately, personally. You know, I actually did a Metroid Prime one I'd say the other day. It was like a month or two ago now. I don't remember that game nearly as well as I thought I did. That being said, though, I did succeed. I did record that one, and it will be going on the channel eventually. You know how bad I am about editing videos. Damn it. Block, come on. This is why I got the shield. Yeah, we're okay, we're okay. Strike, come on. Come on, yeah. I find it funny that of all the games that Randovania runs, Factorio is in the list of supported games.
Not like Factorio.
Yeah, I've not played Factorio either. I've seen it in the list. I think the most interesting randomizer I've done was for StarCraft 2. That one was interesting because it randomizes what units you have available to you. And in my run, I did one for the basic Wings of Liberty campaign. I never got Space Marines. I never got the basic Marine unit. So that was definitely an interesting run, and since it had been a minute since I played an RTS, luckily I decided to do it in casual. So I did manage to get through it, but not without some difficulty.
Yeah, we've been getting real into Archipelago randomizers, and that's been a really good time.
Yeah, if you've not looked up archipelago.gg, you should. They've got a whole bunch of randomizers on there for all kinds of games. Specifically, they also have a handful of Yu-Gi-Oh games as well, which I remember you being really into.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Arena Monsters 2006.
Yeah, like the Game Boy Advance games, the PS1 game, Forbidden Kingdom?
Forbidden Memories.
Forbidden Memories, my bad. I never really got much into Yu-Gi-Oh! So I've not done the rando yet. Though I did see that they remastered all of the original Game Boy games and released those on Steam. You can get like a bundle of like, what is it, 12 games right now
It was
on
a
Steam?
lot of games. Yeah.
It was quite a bit. I was honestly shocked, and I was like, well, maybe I'll pick it up. And then I was like,
They were all Yu-Gi-Oh games.
I don't know. I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Nearly well enough to be able to do anything in these games.
I feel like doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Rando would be all the way up until I actually had to beat it.
I got to do one of Bomb Rush Cyberfunk since Archipelago supports it. It was very curious how it handled progression for it, especially when mixed with my friend's Pokemon Emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah, Archipelago is just so fun. It really is.
Fascinating.
It's fascinating how it works. One of the ones that are in beta right now is Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. And every single Scooby snack is a check. It is fascinating.
You just look at the log and it says Scooby Snack, Scooby Snack, Scooby Snack.
I'm actually looking at trying to make my own for Shadowgate for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I've actually got it to where it's almost viable. The issue that I'm running into is I cannot figure out how to access the inventory in the game, which is becoming a problem. Unfortunately got soft locked and ended up losing our run, though as one of my friend's badges was locked behind me, tagging 500 items for him to progress. Well, that's unfortunate. You know what? I'm just on a city binge. Let's go.
Save some ruined cities for the rest of us.
I refuse. Let's go. Oh! I missed! How did I miss? His speed's 10. I more than double it. You jerk.
Yeah, but its defense is 60, so...
I mean, I guess.
You know, potato potato.
Jeez, that took a bunch out of me. Yeah. In the Scooby-Doo run, Logan got BK'd for quite a while because every Scooby snack is in fact a check. And there's like 7,000 of those damn things spread throughout the game. So a lot of his stuff unfortunately got locked behind me.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, I love the little touches like that when they build Archipelago into the game in some way or fashion.
Yeah, I need to get back to the RimWorld one.
They might have
I
fixed
just need
it
to
by
figure
now.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else has, as far as I've found, nobody else has reported that as a problem, so I have no idea what was going on. The Archipelago is so fun.
Yeah. One that I'm specifically looking forward to is there are two currently in development. One that's really close to being finished. One is Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night is my favorite Castlevania game. Closely followed by Circle of Moon. And I know they have one for Circle of Moon up, but personally I just haven't felt like playing that one. Because I've really felt like playing Something Tonight, specifically because Logan's been playing it in his free time for the first time, and watching him play through it's been really fun. The other one that I'm looking forward to is Parasite Eve is getting one. And although I've not actually beat Parasite Eve, it's an extremely fun game, and the only reason I didn't beat it is because after I finally managed to beat the last boss, there is a chase sequence, and I failed the chase sequence, and unfortunately, it loads you from before the boss, and I stopped playing. So unfortunately, the big space baby won the day in my playthrough. But I've been anxious to actually replay through it because I remember that game being extremely fun. Have you ever heard of Archipelago manuals, by the way? Manuals as into,
Oh, A Hat in Time is a good one too.
I
I love A
manually
Hat
did
in
it.
Time. Zach still hasn't played it, but despite
I
my best
should.
efforts to get him to play it.
No, I really should because I love Banjo-Kazooie. If they had an archipelago of Banjo-Kazooie instead of Banjo-Tooie, I'd play it in a heartbeat. There's nothing against Banjo-Tooie, it's just I have better memories and a better understanding of Banjo-Kazooie. Oh no. So here's the deal. I let you live. So you should return me the favor and let me live.
Okay. That's fine. And I can do that. Can I make a deal with you and have you be the one to give up?
I can certainly try.
Mostly because you're level 14 and I'm 11.
I
and
will power level you. Yep, that's true.
I will power level so hard.
If you magic guard, I will give up.
And I could really use the extra XP right now.
No, that's fair, that's fair.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey there! What do you want to sell? Which one do you want?
What do you want to say?
Hey, thanks a lot. See you later.
Speaking of Andy, what is he doing? He said happy birthday.
Birthday bonanza.
Man is probably at work. No. Well, yeah, he might be at work. I was about to say, he might have just woke up. The man's like a vampire. I know you're really into Sonic. If you haven't done a Sonic Adventure 2 Archipelago, that one is also extremely fun.
Or Sonic Adventure 1 Archipelago.
I haven't tried that one yet.
That's really good too.
It doesn't have 100% support yet, though.
It's close.
It's
I think
close, but you have
been
ran
reviewed.
into some issues.
Yeah, but the issues weren't on my end, though.
I mean, fair.
I think it's in review.
Sonic Adventure
Okay.
2 was extremely fun, though. I mentioned earlier that I have a series going up on my channel that involved Metroid Prime. It was actually a 4-way randomizer between Metroid Prime, Kingdom Hearts 1, Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Sonic Adventure 2. And it was extremely fun to do. Thinking about A Hat in Time, my favorite mod for it, someone inserting the Rhino 2 as a stupid expensive weapon you can buy. One of my favorite rhinos from Ratchet and Clank, and I love it in Hat in Time. The only Ratchet and Clank I have ever played and beat has been A Crack in Time, which I've been told is blasphemy for the Ratchet and Clank series. That I really need to go back and finish the first
Back
game.
in Time is great. It's just weird that that's the only one you played. That's like playing Jak 3 and none of the other Jak and Daxter games. Like, it's fun. It's kind of strange.
In my defense, growing up, Crack in Time was basically the only Ratchet and Clank we had for the longest time.
Yeah, we owned the first one, but who knows where it went.
Well, I think it got left at our grandparents' house. And then when we did eventually bring it back, it was like really scratched up and gross, and it just wouldn't play. I don't remember making much progress in that game anyway. I think I made it to Quark, which is like the opening, and that was it.
Quark is literally the opening.
Yeah, so you know what? I didn't make any progress in Ratchet and Clank 1, but I was also an idiot back in the day, so...
I think Quark is like the second or third planet you go to meet Quark. It's pretty early on from my recollection. Granted, Ratchet and Clank 1 isn't a particularly long game. It's fairly short in comparison to some other games in that series.
Right. I remember Crack in Time being... a bit lengthy. Sounds ambitious, I'm intrigued. It was ambitious. But, you know... when I eventually get to it, who knows? I've got...
the Luigi's Mansion randomizer, so...
Yeah, the Luigi's Mansion
no
streams
editing
up.
on that.
I didn't have to do any. I am editing the first stream that we did. That one did not get publicized, but I'm editing the recorded footage because there were a lot of bugs that we had to work out. And I will post that eventually. I'm going through my backlog right now for my channel. And I think the 4-way randomizer is like the 4th one on that list. Something like that. Please select. Oh, okay. I will collect. I got the con combo.
You're up to 5.
Yeah, but I got the combo.
Yes, announce that louder. All the thieves will find your location.
Excuse me.
My name is Leanne. I'd like you to deliver this item to a town. Thank you very much.
Right now I'm working on finishing Dead Rising 2, Dragon Age Origins, and Elden Ring. And then when I finish those, I might try and edit the 4-way randomizer. So that's gonna be a little bit, because there's quite a bit of footage there. And I'm terrible at keeping up with editing.
4 games worth.
Yeah, it's a lot of editing. And plus, I'm also working. I don't know if you've managed to pop in for it, but we've been doing Final Fantasy Fridays, where we just play a Final Fantasy game every Friday, and we're like 2 episodes in for Crystal Chronicles, which has been really fun, and it's making me keep up to date with at least editing Final Fantasy. We've done Crystal Chronicles and Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bearers, though we're only like 2 episodes into Crystal Chronicles on the actual channel itself. So, you know. From what I heard, Crack in Time was the game that Insomniac was told to cool down with the double entendres. Supposedly its original title is going to be Clockblocker. God damn it, they would. They were really bad about it. Up your arsenal. What were some of the other ones? I know some of them were really bad.
Ratchet and Clank, size matters.
Da 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 da. Dog priest.
What can I do for you today?
That is Father Vatic. You will treat him with respect, sir.
Purify this poor child.
Oh, I have nothing but respect for Father Vatic.
Dog priest.
Dog priest. Father good boy.
Doggo. Doggo priest. Let's go.
Do, 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 do. You know, another good thing about the Archipelago stuff is that they're asynchronous, so you don't all have to be playing at the same time. Ratchet & Clank 2 was Going Commando. Yeah, that's what it was. I know all of them have, like, a pretty ridiculous name. Jack and Daxter could not be as ambitious. They just named them, they just numbered them. Although, in all fairness, I've only ever played Jack and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Which is fun.
You did a rando of that too.
Yeah, I did play a rando of that.
What's
That
on
one
that?
was a mess, because I did not remember it. I hadn't played it in years, so... I did not quite remember everything. Not enough to be able to do the rando. Have you seen a randomizer of Super Mario 64? Because they randomized the ability to, like, punch, climb, kick, double jump, triple jump, long jump. They randomize all of that into the pool as well, as an option. So you have the option of not even being able to grab onto ledges or climb trees. I did a randomizer of that, and woo boy, was it challenging. Randomizers are just so fun. They truly are. Ba, 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 ba. I am dying. I really need to make it back to a town or something. You know, wait, I just rested. Why am I still...
You're cursed.
I'm
Not dying.
cursed, not dying. Okay.
Resting does not remove curse.
Yeah, nope, that makes sense. You know, probably about time that I went and tried to figure out where the big bad boss is. Surely I am ready to take him on. Oh boy! My Wani Connie told me I have 14 reviews. Hawacky.
He's in ball.
Oh, he's right around the corner from me.
He's
Actually,
in ballet.
that's where I was heading next, so that works. Sounds like the roguelike Bazaar mod to me.
I've been sitting here waiting.
It's a mess is what it is. Okay, so I need to get a 1, 2, what? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Ooh, I might actually have a crystal. No, just under. Okay. Give me 4. That's a 6.
Oh, that's wacky.
Shuffling all your core abilities and completely unique ones besides into a deck builder where your abilities have limited uses. Ah! Chain of Memories. My favorite.
Chain of memory. Well, you know, there's the Chain of Memories randomizer. There we go.
Is that what I should do next?
Let's do an all Kingdom Hearts go.
You know what? Sure. Why did I strike? I could kill him regardless.
The world may never know. You're so into the idea of randomizing Chain of Memories.
That
Going
is-
right for it.
That's gonna be such a mess. I regret saying that immediately.
The real question is GBA or Rechain?
Oh, probably Rechain. As much as I like the Game Boy Advance version, Rechain is 10 times better. With the music alone. The remastered music is, perfection. Holy crap, you're right. I never actually thought about that. That's because not a lot of people think about Chain of Memories. And I don't blame them.
What do you want?
I've come around
Chain
to
of Memories out of this.
I've come around to Chain of Memories now. But back in the day I gave it so much shit. I was like, what have you done to my Kingdom Hearts game? This is ridiculous.
Come back anytime.
Which is depressing because I actually won that in a contest. I got a Game Boy Advance version of Chain of Memories in a contest, and then popped it in my Game Boy Advance when I got home and was like, "What have you done to my boy?"
What have you done? He's using cards.
I still have that copy somewhere. I don't know. I think it might be in the living
our-
room somewhere.
It's on our bookcase. Kingdom Hearts in the heart of the cards.
It's the heart of the cards. Get up on the Hydra's back. Wrong game.
To be fair, we were in fact way too young to understand Chain of Memories.
Oh yeah, back then I did not understand it at all.
There was no way we were gonna grasp the idea of an action card game.
Yeah, no. I've come around to it now. Growing up, my issue with Chain of Memories was if you stock cards, then they get used. The first card that you stock gets permanently used for the fight, and you cannot get it back. And I did not realize that, so I was running out of cards halfway through a fight and being like, well, I can't even attack. This is ridiculous. Which, as it turns out, I was just being dumb and not understanding how the game worked. And now that I have Big Boy Brain knows how to play Chain of Memories, and I've beat it in Proud Mode.
Massive galaxy brain.
I have beat all of them except for Birth by Sleep and Recoded in Proud Mode. Oh, and 358. I never beat that in Proud Mode. Then again, the game is difficult enough in beginner mode, so I'm not even ashamed of that.
Here's 2,000. Will you pay us 2,000?
Yes!
Yeah.
Not even a second thought. Invest in your towns. How dare you?
How are you today? Excellent. Please have a safe journey.
And he sold something to your tail, specifically. Good job.
Thanks, I guess. Let's go! Top of the charts. You're not too far behind me, though.
Catching up.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever seen the CPUs be this far behind.
Yeah,
It
but...
It doesn't bode well.
Oh,
It doesn't
no.
bode well. It doesn't bode well.
Oh, the bat
It
is in
never
play.
bodes well.
Why'd you have to even open your mouth? Oh, no.
It doesn't bode well.
Not the bat. Not the bat. Not the bat. So for those of you who don't know, the bat is a bad sign. If someone is in last place for too long, then a bat gets put into play. A dark power starts manifesting around that player. And essentially, what can happen is that Weber will pop out and eventually be like, hey, you want to sign a contract? And if they agree, then they get a contract that lets them turn into Darkling mode, which basically makes them super, super OP. And then everyone just dies. That's what it amounts to. Everyone just dies. Chaos approaches is right. Chaos approaches is right. Yeah, how's the Jevil fight been going for you?
Yeah, I was doing it the other night while you were playing the Chrome's Bequest.
Yeah, no, I
didn't.
saw.
It didn't.
Jevil wasn't that bad.
It didn't go at all.
I'd still say Sans is more difficult.
Probably. I didn't fight him either.
Yeah, that's fair.
Get virus on, nerd.
Are you sure you want me to get a virus? Because you know how quickly that spreads?
Not that virus. That was just for you, buddy.
That one's just for me, you're right. That reminds me, I remember looking up Pokemon Z to A a while ago, and someone jokingly commented to the lines of, they don't put Xenoblade into my Pokemon. They don't put Xenoblade into my Pokemon. I haven't actually played any of the new Pokemons. I might try Arceus at some point, because I heard that one was extremely good. But, like, I played Fire Red, Heart Gold, and Emerald. Then that's where my experience with Pokemon stopped. More or less. Heart Gold's still my favorite. There's something charming about Heart Gold that I just really appreciate. Oh. Oh. CPU 1 coming in for the quick steal. They're after me. Welcome, meow. That cat reminds me of... What was the game called? One Shot?
Where you play as the girl holding the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar design. I appreciate it.
Glad you remember One Shot.
Oh yeah, it was a really good one. I need to get around to finishing Endriel.
Yeah, I heard about the GameCube titles, the new ones.
Colosseum and Gale of Darkness to the Nintendo Switch Online.
Gonna bring in the GameCube Pokemon games over.
Fair enough.
I definitely plan on getting a Switch 2 eventually.
I remember a little bit of Gale of Darkness back in the day. You used to have that. I remember watching you play that a couple of times. To be fair, most of my memories playing games with you growing up revolve around
But
Chrono Cross,
what's
legendary.
what's everyone's opinion on them finally making Kirby Air Ride
You
2?
need to shut up, and I will not talk about Kirby Air Ride 2. I
Funny times.
I refuse to talk about Kirby Air Ride.
Kirby Air Ride stream when?
Never. I'm not playing Kirby Air Ride. That game was ruined. You were too good at that game. It ruined it. I am done. I still have the nightmares. I still have the nightmares. Logan can attest, every single time Kirby Air Ride gets brought up, I shiver. Visibly. Like someone stepped on my grave. Especially since trying to buy physical copies of them are way too damn expensive.
Kirby Air Riders, let's go!
I barely touched Gale, honestly. Been wanting to play it blind before I look anything up. I remember Gale getting brought up in something, but I can't remember what it was. But I had seen a video that regarded it at some point. Because that one actually had a plot. Basic Coliseum, I think, didn't, but Gale of Darkness did. That one had, like, a side plot.
Yeah, that one had a story mode.
Yeah, story mode.
You handed out your money to everyone. Hope you don't mind.
Whack. Kirby Air Riders, god damn it.
Kirby Air Riders, let's go! Maybe your Kirby Air Ride brain has developed.
No, it hasn't. I promise you it hasn't.
Very well then.
So broke that he gave you money instead. Imagine. Did the Chrono Cross remaster end up being any good?
That's fine.
Yeah.
It included it included Radical Dreamers, so that's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
for the first time in the US. Legitimately, anyway. Without doing, like, a fan translation.
I didn't hear anything wrong with the port for Chrono Cross.
Yeah, unfortunately, with a lot of those ports, I heard really bad things about a lot of them. So I was, you know, just under the assumption something went wrong with it.
At least from my understanding, they actually went back and fixed the Chrono Trigger port, so
Okay,
just
fair.
that.
If you need an Air Rider tutor, I'm down. I don't think there's any helping me. You saw how bad I played back in the day. It's only gotten worse. Logan, unfortunately, also had to witness my Smash Bros. 64 skills, which are non-existent.
If I could get you decent at Smash Bros, you can get decent at Kirby Air Ride.
You can't make me decent at Smash Bros. Coliseum introduces what Shadow Pokemon are about. Gale of Darkness expanded on them in lore and in mechanics. Fair enough. Yeah, I can't remember what it was that I heard about Gale of Darkness. It had something to do with, like, a mechanic in the game or something. I'm wanting to say that it had popped up in a video in relation to Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. But I could be wrong on that point. I said its full government name.
Featuring Dante from the Devilman.
I know. You leave Dante out of this.
Oh, they sure did on the re-release, didn't they?
They sure did, didn't they? Do 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 do. Yeah, I like to see that you've actually gotten in to the cave preemptively before shit goes down.
Well, you know it.
Chrono Cross didn't get too crazy on the changes. They remastered the music, cleaned up the looks, and made a bunch of new character portraits, but otherwise the gameplay and story are exactly the same. Fair enough. Yeah, the last time I played Chrono Cross was when we did the Let's Play, so it has been a while. And honestly speaking, I don't remember like a 90% of that game. That was so long ago. So it would be interesting to revisit it. It's been a while. And I do remember it being quite fun. Very nostalgic for Chrono Cross. Goodbye, sir. You know, there was an interview the other day, and I believe it got confirmed that the creator of Chrono Trigger might actually revive the Chrono Resurrection project, where they were going to remake it in 3D, in the style of, like, Chrono Cross.
Well, at the very least, they're gonna do something with the series.
Yeah, which honestly will be very nice, because that series, so good. Got a trouble letter in the mail today. Let me read it to you. Dear Princess of Dorkapon, I'm the Prince of the Underworld, Rico Jr. I've got your piggy bank. If you want it back, you're going to have to beat me in battle. I'll be waiting for you in the field. Adventurers, please find my daughter's piggy bank and bring it back.
I will be counting on you all.
My allowance is in there. Please, get my money back.
You know what's ridiculous? Is the fact that her allowance is probably like all of 500 gil. And as a reward, he's gonna give you a castle, which is like 500,000. But somewhat a toss-up of how the new portraits are received. The new look for Dark Surge I'm not a huge fan of, but otherwise it's fine enough. Fair. Funnily enough, one of the things they did change was, as part of some of the quality of life changes, the device that lets you slow down and fast forward the game was given to you instead of being in New Game Plus. Okay, fair. I do like that as an addition in some of the remasters they've been doing, because some of them could be a little too grindy.
They're a nice addition to have.
Yeah, they're a nice addition to have, because then you have the choice on whether or not, if you want to play the game legitimately like it was back in the day, you can. But personally, like, I think the thing I like most about those is the ability to turn random encounters off. Because there's a certain point where I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for this area. And it can be kind of annoying, like, in certain spots. Walking one step, and every single step is a random encounter.
Let's see what you're made of.
Ooh, he's level 26. I forgot how the level height that they do for Rico. That being said, we should be approaching the end of Chapter 2, which might be a good cutoff point. Nice, solid place to end. Definitely would be interested in continuing more of it for the stream, though. I would say 4th of July, but I think we might be a little bit...
busy.
Yeah, we might be a little bit busy
Might
that
be,
day.
might be busy.
I don't think we'll have time the rest of this week for it, though. I don't know, maybe. They also added quality of life stuff to just turn off encounters. Enemies touching you won't trigger battles. Or auto-max your elements gauge and accuracy. Okay, see, like, stuff like that I can appreciate. It doesn't... I mean, as much as it does alter the game quite a bit, it's not too much, because at certain points, like I said, I just want to, like, fly through an area, because at that point I'm good. I'm the Wandering, Dr. Exiles, you know, looks good.
Healing touch.
Yeah, he heals you regardless if you want it or not. The 65,000. Okay.
How else will he get his money?
Yeah, we talked
Just
about
like
it a
in real
little
life.
bit in Final Fantasy Fridays, but one of the things that I'm looking forward to is playing through Final Fantasy IX for the first time. We mentioned it actually a little bit in the stream before you got in. But I'm really looking forward to Final Fantasy IX, and from what I've heard, they've also added that kind of stuff in there. Which I can appreciate. Even though I've never actually played through it vanilla-like, which, you know, it is what it is, but I like that the option's there in case I want to use it. Because, like, with Final Fantasy 1, the thing that I do, which I'm sure a lot of people do, but, like, back when I had it on emulators, I would just set the emulator to, like, triple speed and grind out levels like that. And I would just, like, take 20 minutes doing random battles, just running back and forth at 3 times speed to make it go by faster. Because at that point, that's all I was working on doing.
Today.
So if I'm at the point where I have to grind like that, where it's not, like, rubber banded, because a lot of Final Fantasies after 8 had the rubber banding system where enemies were relatively close to the level of the main character. So, like, in the example of Final Fantasy VIII, every enemy was relative to Squall's level. And I think it's the same for 9 and 10. 9 makes it relative to Zidane, and 10 makes it relative to Tidus. But I think after that, they changed up the system again and made it progression-based, so they just get a higher level as the game progresses. Then again, 12's another one that I've never touched, so it might also have the rubber banding system. I know 13 doesn't, though. Or if it does, it's not that helpful.
How
Invest in my town. You're gonna get this guy through attrition.
Out of my way.
Oh wow, okay. Congrats. You know what? You needed a win. Let's get that bat away from you. I am okay with that.
Here's the piggy bank.
Later, losers.
12 is your favorite. Fair enough.
That's interesting.
I've just never
I mean,
heard
I know a
anything
lot of
about
people
12.
like 12, but I haven't heard a lot of people say it's their absolute favorite.
See, the only thing I've ever heard about 12 is that the plot is kind of a knockoff of Star Wars. But I have literally...
That's an easy joke to make, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the one thing I know about it. I also happen to know that I'm pretty sure, like, the... What is it? The bunny race in 14? They're
Yeah,
based
the
off of
Vera.
12.
Are they called Viera?
The Vera?
Am I thinking of something else?
No, that sounds right. I could be wrong, though. Like I said, I never really got into it.
Yeah, apparently the re-release of 12,
The Zodiac
is-
Age.
the Zodiac Age, is supposed to be like really, really good.
It's on sale in the Steam summer sale.
Even better than the original because they changed how the level up system works.
Fair. It's more Game of Thrones than Star Wars. I never got into Game of Thrones either. But that is interesting, okay. See,
Apparently
I was
in,
thinking 15 and 16 were more like Game of Thrones, but I don't have any context to 16, but I played the opening to 15 and it had that whole, like, royal intrigue thing going on.
Apparently in the re-release, they made the level up system complement their like specific jobs, whereas in the original release it was a generic for all of them.
Oh, weird. Okay.
From my understanding, I'm not
That would be like if
super knowledgeable.
they screwed up the sphere grid in 10.
Oh, okay, she's just gonna pour it right back to the.
You know
I
what?
was gonna try and steal it, but no.
Good for her. Like
You
I
know
said,
what,
she needed
yeah.
a win
Good on her.
because we need to get that pad away from her. Ryan
Fair
Castle is worth twice as much as blah blah blah. Seems the piggy bank broke while you were bringing it back, but the king didn't say it had to be intact, so it turned out okay.
So
Chapter
it's
2
okay.
and... Zodiac eggs make a lot of improvements, especially in the license board system being job-based rather than being just pick whatever skills you want. Gotcha. Well, I have literally no context to 12, which is the same thing with 9. 9 and 12 are the two Final Fantasies I've literally just never touched. So
I'm really excited to see you play 9.
yeah, because
That's
9's
my
your
personal
favorite.
Yeah.
Mine's a toss-up between 6 and 7. It really just depends on my mood. 7 I grew up on, so I'm very nostalgic for it. But I think overall 6 is probably the better game. And Kefka is honestly my favorite antagonist of the entire series. We appreciate a jester. Chapter 3, Special Delivery, a shopping brawl. We appreciate an evil jester. Like Jevil,
We
who you'll be
appreciate an
fighting as
evil
soon as
jester.
this is done. It should autosave, because we're playing online.
We're gonna hope it does.
It should.
There's no manual, so.
Well, hot damn, this has been a blast. Always great coming back to some Dokapon.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, great time. Great
Really
time.
good time. A little bit of hiccup at the very beginning, but we made it.
Yeah, I mean, it took
Probably.
you a minute to figure out how to host a game. Lol. Or to join one.
To be fair, it didn't let me join you. I could host just fine.
Yeah.
So really, that sounds like you didn't know how to host.
No, I was hosting just fine. But, yeah, no, Dokapon Kingdom, always a great time. Probably pack on and do some more at another time. Because it's always a fun
Yeah, I
time.
tried to I tried to get a pack of the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards, but they were all sold out, and I can't find any online that's not like $200. And I'm not paying that much for cards. So I will look at the Final Fantasy cards from afar.
Seven Suplex is a card of its own. I get to suplex a train! It's my favorite part about Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI is just so charming in its own right. Like, Logan hasn't played through 6, but I'm sure he
I haven't played
understands
through
the
all of
suplex.
it, but I've played through the opening 7 times.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours.
It's mine. It really is mine. I've
Entirely.
tried Let's Playing 6 like 12 different times, and I got through the opening, and then just got busy, and was like, nah, I gotta restart the game, by the time I actually wanted to restart it. But yeah, I'm interested to see you play through 6, because it's such a charming game. It's the perfect balance of serious and jokey. And if you liked 7, you're going to like 6. Because the 6 is... 6 is just extremely charming. I might actually get this kid to finish Final Fantasy 3 as well. That'll be...
Start with Final Fantasy 3 with me, buddy.
I'll start wherever I want. You brought up Kirby Air Ride, alright? I'll bring up Final Fantasy 3. But, yeah, I'd say that was a successful romp through Dokapon. Nothing too terrible happened yet, but perhaps we will be back another time with more. And I'm sure disaster will strike immediately. Because we're about at the plague. So, you know, things only go well when the plague is in play. But,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Thank
Alrighty.
you all for joining us. And we'll hopefully see you real soon. Have a good night. Which Final Fantasy 3? Yeah. I'm the real Final Fantasy 3. You take it easy, Sean. Enjoy the rest of your shift.